Go ahead and mute him for a second. I'm trying to make sure that I've got everything running. We'll be, or they'll be starting their race in just like 5 minutes or so. But I wanted to try and get everything going beforehand. My voice does not feel great today. Oh, that's frozen. Is it frozen? It looks frozen. Well, I hope this isn't a huge problem.
Where you want the daka daka?
That sounds like Theron. Hi, Theron. This seems very bad. Why would it be frozen? Is it because I have too many browsers open with the same thing? I guess that's a possibility. Let me get all my chat working real quick, and then we're gonna try and see if we can actually get the gameplay working. If I can't, there's still something I can do. Hey, Mac. Yeah, the dwarf game was pretty cool. Mac with an 845 stream streak. No!
Hypebeast probably crashed. I was talking about it with,
Oh my god, why is this so terrible?
Germ, Hypey, and all of us have just wrecked sleep schedules.
Maybe let's do it like this.
Alright, Thirst.
Because I think probably what the problem is, I have the same streams pulled up like 4 different places.
Oh, I just missed it. Yo! How's it going?
So let me do some real quick,
Good, man. Happy Saturday! Race day!
editing here.
This is it. I was trying to get that first level done. Yeah, you know what? I'll play some prep shells. Oh, I got to the final jump like 4 times.
That's not great. It's not great. Let me refresh this. Oh no. Score. Trim this all the way down to just a single source. They're starting. That was the wrong. Okay, I'm gonna get some audio here in just a second. I'm just making sure that it's not horrible, because I think it would have audio coming from both players right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we called it. It definitely is.
Alright. So here's the race. We've got Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it frozen again?
Movie, didn't they? Ooh.
I see what happened.
The kid is not my son.
I never saw the.
Okay, so maybe it's fine.
But I heard it was good.
We
I
have
heard it was good.
Penguin Icebreaker and Super Derek. They're both racing Mastery Shells.
Great
Just got the
music
pipe
choice,
too, buddy.
so might be a good hack.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, it looks like they've already finished a section.
Oh, I messed that up for sure. Oh, I messed that up for sure.
This is Mastery Shells. I've played Mastery Shells before. This is a shell hack, obviously. It has quite a lot of shell tech in it. This one has got some Yoshi shell
Sorry,
gems.
guys. Thank you, Torture. Thank you. That I'm trying to figure out too. Oh,
So I think what they're both doing right now is instead of grabbing that shell with Yoshi, they're just bumping it.
Sit there and try to beat it over and over.
And that's not gonna let them get to where they need to be. Unless I'm mistaken? I think I remember being a little bit confused by this level when I played it.
Somewhat focused.
Because maybe they are done with Yoshi at that point.
I threw the piece.
But-
I threw the piece.
It just feels weird to get rid of Yoshi when you could potentially be keeping him.
A trilogy.
Subject.
That is. What am I? Oh, okay.
Walk in the air.
Yeah, they definitely still need Yoshi. 100%.
This is.
So right now we're waiting for one of the racers to discover that for themselves.
It was a nice start.
Let's get,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
we've got TikTok chat going. Alright, yeah, everything.
See that.
If something looks incredibly broken, let me know, but I think everything is working properly right now.
Stop throwing. Stop throwing.
The original plan today was to do commentary together with Hypey.
What's gonna be a
Hypey is, I think, indisposed for the moment.
Really? How do you know it's gonna be a trilogy? You only watched one. They haven't even made a second one yet. Right?
Oh, I guess you don't need Yoshi. Alright. So, Penguin is there at the end. I thought he was in danger of throwing that P-switch off the edge.
P-switch?
Oh no, Super Derek!
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Thank you for the GGs.
Unfortunate.
The GGs.
He touches the orb, but then walks off the edge.
Yeah. So this creator.
Alright, Penguin's here in a new
As
level.
a heads up, because I have. Not really like trolls. Yeah, as a stop. I've played crab shells before, and it was used like 4 levels in the first 6 levels.
That shell's going to be coming with us for a while. And then we're juggling up a few times to hit those on-off switches. He needs to make sure he recatches that shell as it comes back down. Gonna keep it with him for a little bit. And Super Derek with the not clear. He touched the orb again and again did not have the P-switch in place to stop him from walking off the edge.
Lucky, or if he just throws it at the perfect space if you're holding it.
So, one thing that Super Derek is doing, he's getting to the end, but the silver switch, he's taking and throwing it forward. That's making it go too fast. It's going off the edge of the screen and it's despawning before it can get where it needs to be. But he made it work right there. Let's see if he can actually make the clear happen.
But he is Germdove's commentating.
He's really close. There we go. Super Derek got it.
Okay.
Alright, Penguin is still on the same part where he's trying to up throw into the on-off switches. And he's successfully slowing down enough to where the shell doesn't go flying out in front of him, so that's a good move. Both players with a single exit on the same level right now.
Total utility spot to do that kind of stuff.
We've got both players very nearly in the same place of the level. It's a very, very close race. This is exciting.
I like it a lot. I'm having trouble with one spot, but...
And I think Super Derek just took a brief lead. He just didn't land far enough to the right on that shell that he threw into the left wall. Switch the audio on over to Super Derek.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys as well, drop a follow to Super Derek.
I hope that works.
Derek 908.
Where am I
His
hearing
name
this
is
from?
also on screen.
Uh-oh.
Why am I doing that?
Yep.
I'm hesitating on the throwing.
I keep dying right at the beginning because I forget to hold
You
left.
got this, Derek.
What am I supposed to do there? Is it like a quick jump down? Dude, there's so many birds in the backyard.
Birds.
Yeah. I don't know where they all came from. I think they're the damn...
Oh, I see. I'm just hearing
I'm not even sure what kind of bird that is.
both of their
It's an
audio.
invasive bird. Somebody brought it from like Germany.
Because they're on a call together.
Back in the, like,
I see.
60s or something.
Derek, focus.
Is it one?
Alright, I think they are
Wait
both to the
hit
same
where
place now.
coin is?
Getting past the up throws. They both know that they need to do a left throw on there, thanks to that
Yeah,
arrow.
that's where I was having trouble.
Super Derek is really, really close to making that work.
Yeah, you're supposed to hit at the coin. I kept trying to catch it in the air.
Yep, that's what I was doing too. Thank you for the heart me and go pops.
Win for me, baby.
I'm trying, Aaron.
Morning, good morning.
Was this I'm actually watching what we're watching?
I gave up. I shouldn't have. I hit it. Ugh.
Good morning, Caleb. Trying out something different today. Alright, Penguin with... Oh, well,
I still
no.
haven't figured out what to do right after that though. Like immediately after that.
Still in the same spot.
For a second. I can't get this little up throw juggle deal very consistently.
Hey, Mario.
I'm guessing I gotta use that as a shell jump right there.
Very close. Congratulations on your race yesterday. I didn't get a chance to watch, but I saw the results. Looked like a good race.
Hit it much.
No, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a hold of Hypey
Yeah, it's
today.
one of those where you just have to like immediately like turn back, keep that momentum going.
Oh, okay, I see. I got past.
The
okay.
sportsmanship.
So
The
did I.
sportsmanship.
Attempt.
They're talking through it together.
One-way wall.
I didn't get the shell.
I
jump,
think
but I saw it.
Penguin is just slightly ahead right now.
Still not.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He's just, he has even more of a struggle with a sleep schedule than I do.
I'm not sure, you guys. I think is there still a platform race going on? Is that done now too?
I don't know if that last one if ever got done or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So is
He bumped it instead of grabbing it.
Edition?
I believe so. There's a lot
Did we
of
forget
people
to
who
start the
only
timer?
play shells.
Yeah. Possibly Dana.
Alright.
No.
Oh, well, he threw the shell that time, Super Derek, but then he threw it up instead of forward. Alright, Penguin on a little bit of a lead there.
Fuck, I don't know what time it is. You're.
I think she's talking about my timer
Oh.
on my screen.
Gotcha.
It's one I use to track like my Kaizoff or my Kaizo stats because I built my own layout, my own tracker, all these different things. I'm working on my third program now.
Yeah, I seen that. That's sick, dude.
Thank you for the TikToks. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Fuck.
They've both got some pretty good consistency getting through this little tunnel here. Penguin with another shot. Back on Yoshi. Oh, he hesitated a little bit before he got onto Yoshi, so he didn't get the momentum to get far enough.
Forward.
Very close though.
Back bump.
I think we're about to see some progress from Penguin here.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let's go, baby.
Right after the...
Yeah, right after that spot we were having trouble with.
Got it.
What's up, Reno? Plague, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you for the gifts, you guys. I'm trying to keep up with.
This was a really fun hack.
And gifts and stuff.
It's been, I think, maybe a year since I played Mastery Shells. I think I prefer it to Crab Shells. Oh, well. There we go. Penguin with clear.
I see the Yoshi.
Am I gonna fall off? Am I gonna fall off? Is there a trick there?
No trick. No trick. You're fine. He even got the moon. Look at that greedy little moon boy.
Thank you for the GGs, everybody.
All right, we've got 2-1 now. It's still a really close race, though.
What
Penguin
the
has
heck is
been
this?
consistently keeping the lead. Not by much. Let's see what we've got here.
Okay, you can still bounce off the wall.
There's that blue Koopa getting pushed off the edge by the shell that he kicked.
Do I want him?
And I can't tell if he needs to delay a super long time and get the
What's going on?
Yep. So he gets the Koopa to kick the
What?
shell.
Okay, level 3
The
is pretty
Koopa
cool.
goes away and then the shell comes with him.
There's not a troll here. I got level 2 done.
GGS.
Alright. Super Derek with the clear also.
Thank God.
The score is 2-2. We're 15 minutes in. This is a 15 exit hack. They've got 2 hours in total on the timer.
GS.
Thank you guys.
I don't really expect for the entire hack to be completed, so they're just racing to see who gets the most exits.
Yeah, and I...
It could happen, but it's kind of a lot of exits to cram into 2 hours.
What?
Okay, I get it. Thank you for the heart, me, Bruno. What's up, buddy?
Oh, okay.
Penguin knows what he's doing here. He just needs to
And the Go Pops.
actually get that shell jump high enough to be able to hit that on-off.
Nice. This is sick. This is
Yeah,
like,
you have to-
really good.
It is
dude.
sick. It
You have
is.
to find a good way to
Go.
delay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Fell
seem
for the
like
classic
it
trap
was,
where you're intended to throw a shell into a wall and then you're given another shell,
Damn, I can't.
and the two shells collide when you pick up the second one. That happens pretty frequently with the kind of transparent shells.
Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do there.
Oh,
Both
shit,
players
that's
neck and
sick,
neck.
dude.
Penguin with just a little bit more knowledge right now.
That's right at all,
But they're
because
making
there's
really
right
good
arrow,
progress.
left arrow.
I think you got a back throw.
What?
Wait.
He needs to survive there. He's gonna hit. Derek is looking at the screen. There's the on-offs on the right side. That shell has to get bumped down. He gets more air off of it, and something is gonna fall down to save
It
him.
wasn't.
Hey, Andy. Good morning. There, Penguin is there on the left side. We see him get the save,
And
Spin.
and he correctly
How far ahead of me are you? I haven't seen those.
he
spin.
correctly realizes that he needs to spin off of the spring to get more distance through those shells. He's not going to be able to bump them and do anything meaningful with them.
He is not that far.
Watch Penguin here on the left side. He's bumping the shells, spinning off the spring through the shells here, off the spiny egg, an Eerie, another spiny egg, throws the throw block.
Queso.
Oh, really, really solid progress.
Spring. All right.
He basically needs to do a shell jump off of that that throw block that he had in his hand.
looks.
I like queso.
He just had it. He threw it a little early.
We all like.
Gotta run. All right, Tortor. Have a good Saturday. I'm guessing.
All right, Super Derek with
Are you back
progress
starting off
too.
the first Koopa?
He didn't trust that there was going to be something there to save him. This level is pretty generous in that
See, I'm grabbing at doing a shell
if
jump
you
and
just
then
go
running
forward, it will give you something to save
Oh, and
yourself.
It's now.
The Eerie was there to catch him. Spinning off the spring again. Off the spiny egg, Eerie, another spiny egg. Gets the first bounce off the throw block.
Shit! I almost got.
Bounces off the second throw block, but it was too low to make it work. Here we go with Penguin making some progress.
What the heck? Okay, level Shit.
You got it.
Fake disco shell.
It was a-
So Super Derek was right at the end. That is the end of the
I
section.
seen the mushroom. I didn't get the mushroom though.
You gotta get the mushroom. If you don't, you walk right through that edge. You walk off the edge and die.
Crazy as you're enjoying this.
Thank you guys for the
Oh, yeah,
GGs.
baby, you got this. I'm with you.
Penguin now up 3-2.
Oh shit. Lock
Mermaid
in.
is here.
This level that Penguin's on, it looks like there's a lot of waiting around that you have to do right at the beginning. Just to get everything to kind of line up the way it needs to be. And he's got that first part figured out. He's definitely going to need the bullets that come out of there. If he delays long enough for them to shoot, he can have something to bounce off of to go to the right with.
Oh no! I lost the mushroom.
Oh no, Super Derek got to the end but didn't have the mushroom.
I took damage on the muncher.
He's died to the end of level trolls a couple times now. That's been costing him. I think if he hadn't been getting gotten by the end of level trolls, he'd be just a little bit ahead at this point. Alright, Penguin bouncing off of a bullet. He didn't wait long enough for them to shoot. You have to delay a very, very long time for those bullets to actually come out.
You'd lose your shit too quick, Mermaid? No. It's all for fun.
Switch on over to Penguin's audio here for a minute. He correctly identified when he needed to throw the shell, thanks to the arrow. He delayed a little bit, so even though he got the P-speed to go and jump off of the bullet, he got behind it, and that collided the bullet with the shell that was in his hand.
Say hi to... I'm a crafty cat. That's Andrea.
Alright, he's got the timing down to get those bullets to come
Let's
out.
get that way. Oh no, I destroyed it.
I believe he needs to be way out in front of that bullet, and he's got the time to make that happen.
I like the music at level 3.
I think the play there is to just land on the platform and continue to run off while holding the jump button down. That should give enough distance to bounce off those Koopas.
3? No?
when he's doing a jump off the platform, it's very close to working, but he has to slow down to make it work. Because he's just too high up in the air. He would hit his head on the munchers up there. Munchers, spikes, whatever they are.
I don't even remember that mushroom that you're talking about.
That works too. You can totally make it work with a jump.
I threw it up.
He threw up. He threw up.
Annoyance at myself is I sometimes hold up or down with my right or left, which causes me to throw the shells up instead of...
Yeah, he's a little anxious on getting moving to the right with the bullets.
Make it look
You really do have to wait a long time to get them to shoot.
Both Super Derek and I have been playing for a while.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you got it? Nice.
Super Derek with the clear. We're now tied up 3 to
So
3.
you gotta keep P speed.
He does have to keep P speed, yes.
That's the first time I've gone over those. I love those when you think it's gonna be. I thought I was gonna get trolled. I thought I had to land on there for the disco. Oh. I wasn't, because he was still getting in his shell by the time that happened. I was like, well, I'm done.
Oops.
No, I'm not.
My bad. Alright, Super Derek is catching on pretty quickly. He knows that he needs to wait even longer for the bullets. That's a tough shell jump. He needs to get a lot of height off of that.
This gives me Alabama beach mouse vibes. Yeah, I like it.
Penguin might even be a little too fast there, honestly. Super Derek got far enough to get the shell jump, but not off the bullet, so he wasn't able to actually get where he needs to be. Kept the P speed. Look at the reads from Penguin right now. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's the end.
If he had delayed just a little bit longer, that Koopa would have been able to kick the shell. He needs that shell to be rolling so he can bounce off of it one more time.
I didn't.
And he's, again, pretty anxious about getting out ahead of those bullets.
Get to the P speed part.
And there's Derek. I think he is going to be doing the runoff from that platform.
Okay, yeah, P speed's coming up there.
Oh. Derek on a run now. Yeah, he's doing the runoff from the platform. Morning, Dana. It's heartbreaking to see him die when he gets so far in. Thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's happening a lot.
Alright. Super Derek overshoots. You need to be careful not to get too much distance off that P-speed shell jump. I'm gonna switch audio so we can actually hear both racers.
It would have that little weird bleeps.
Yeah, I do. There was one in Grand Poo World 3 too, remember? With the chucks.
Mm-hmm, yep. And the shell at the very beginning, if you listen, it's very faint. It goes bleep, 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 bleep when it hits the walls.
On this one?
Yeah.
Chucks.
Listen for it right at the very beginning.
Oh, I hear it, yeah.
I jumped.
Alright, Penguin, with another shot at the end, overshoots the Koopa.
Not going off.
That's a pretty tight line you have to walk there. Making sure that you get under the spikes and don't overshoot the Koopa.
That first shell jump after you get P speed, if you're not lined up right, you're gonna smack right into that spike.
Alright, Derek on some reads here now.
Done that yet? Like, or had that.
He
happen
gets
to
the... Alright, he gets the jump. And now he just has to get a jump off of the key. He doesn't have to key jump. He can just put it down. He realizes this,
Don't say that.
gets up top. He needs to put the key down to the right of the orb or he's going to walk off the edge. And there he goes. Oh, look, Penguin's right behind him. Let's see how fast he gets up top here.
Yes, I got
He realizes that he can just go up top. He needs the key. You must take the key. Please take the key. Super Derek took the lead 4-3 right now. That's a bad place for that key to be. He can still save it.
Yeah, I got it too.
There we go. All right.
Auto-regrab shit.
Both players getting the clear first time they get there.
Oh, it's the auto reclaims.
Yeah.
Great.
Both players are excited to hear about the mechanic that we're seeing in Super Derek's side. When you bounce off of the shell and you're holding down the run button, that shell will automatically go into your hand.
Derek,
Somehow we got to
hints.
What do you mean? That's not a hint.
That's why.
Buddy,
We like to
everything's
we like to have a
fine.
good time.
Everything's fine. I know it's exciting.
Yeah, we can help each other.
I know it's exciting.
Oh, there's
Just log.
one F-Zero down there, I think.
Oh, duh.
There's $1 million.
So, I don't think I would have realized this either, but
Love when,
at the very
it's
beginning, the bottom, the floor,
Seems
or where there would be a floor,
perfect desert.
there is something to catch the shell on the right side.
Attack is fucking sweet.
Makes it a little bit easier for them to make that work.
How's your hack going, by the way?
It's going good. I'm at like a little bit of a standstill right now. I'm having trouble with getting a tile set and a background to work together because I have my mind set on these two, but they use the same palette slot.
Shout out to Spike.
Becoming a little bit of an issue.
Spike's out of here.
Yeah, if they take the same palettes, doesn't it actually mess it up?
Yeah,
guys know
because
I'm
the
competitive.
color will be fucked up. But I'll get it figured out. I think I'm supposed to talk with the Discord call with Jeff after this race. He's
I think Penguin has the most progress here right now.
Four or no lunar magic.
They're very
he's pretty
close,
good at
though.
Lunar. He hasn't made a hack. He's working on some levels, but he knows his way around Lunar Magic
Mermaid
very
shows
well.
no mercy like Cobra Kai.
Oh, okay.
All right, so something that we know about this shell.
Get past this first jump.
Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's non-interactive, but he can hold the key and not have that bump the shell as he's making use of it.
Never cry. What am I doing wrong with that back toss? That is tough, dude.
Dude, more hacks need to use this.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I see.
So Penguin made some progress there. He needs to land on that shell a little bit further to the right. He's gonna get it back in his hand and throw it again
Yeah, we need.
to get
We're only 30
something to
minutes
land
in,
on.
and we actually might
Cooking
even.
for real. I feel like we're doing pretty well.
For expert, yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Why can I not hit that back shot? Are you getting that back shot consistently? Not the one at the beginning, the second one.
Yeah, I am now. I wasn't
Right after the
before.
Z jump.
You are both.
That's such a cool move where he's got the key in his hand.
That's pretty freaking cool. This creator makes some good stuff. I mean, I knew that with crab shells.
I really like Mastery Shells. That's a good hack.
Played Mastery, so I didn't know how good that was. I wonder if Mastery came first or crab shells.
Penguin's been in the lead.
I have the answer for
The
that.
whole time until that last level, we did end up getting it first, but I think he's farther now than we have been.
Oops.
But it's pretty evenly matched so far.
It's very evenly matched. They are absolutely neck and neck.
A little
You gotta
behind.
get to my level, Super D.
No, this is
Oh,
makes
you have a
for
level in this?
Sounds like an issue if you can't get the back shot.
makes for an entertaining race being close like
Aaron
that.
Wise races. Yep, the
Ugh.
last one law.
The last one? I don't know if we'll make it that far.
Would be nice if we do.
I mean, I feel like there should be another.
Hmm.
Shells was first. Okay, so that kind of makes sense because this is a really well put together hack. Not that crab shells.
It is. It's a very, very good race. They're a great match for each other, I gotta say.
second or the first one. I just
Rate
saw,
the
saw there's
tournament
another
goes JR
one.
race and
My Saturday's been going fine. I actually have some coffee over in the other room I need to go and grab. But he needs more
I need to
distance.
try to throw that
game with
to the
occasional
first Koopa, not the
It's
second.
neat.
I think he's incorrect with his analysis there. The first Koopa, he needs to avoid pushing that back.
Oops, I didn't back.
Is the difficulty pretty consistent through the whole hack, or does it ramp up, Breno?
Yeah, I knew Drimdo was commentating. Hypey was supposed to join him. I think Hypey probably crashed.
I have been checking on Hypey to see if he's ready to come in. He is not online just yet, so
Oh my gosh!
I'm sure he's asleep.
Pass the key.
I also didn't get to watch that race.
Have you been that far?
Mario was in here earlier saying that it was a really, really close race. I think they were like one exit apart at the end.
Came up short of it.
The next part's
I forget which hack they played, but
I wouldn't say like confusing.
I'm sure that one was a really good watch.
Oh,
I'm not. Maybe I don't.
Yeah, he needs to avoid hitting that first Koopa with the shell.
There's a part after the key where there's 2 Koopas, and I'm not sure.
I can't.
Yeah, I want to try and catch more races like this. I think I've got my
Much.
process figured out for the most part for actually getting something to show up on screen. I think everything is looking the way I want it to right now.
Munchie is muncher.
Oh,
Num num num. What are we snacking on?
goldfish.
The only thing I don't like is that I've got some empty space on my layout, but I'll fix that for next time.
Really don't know.
I had goldfish and bacon bits last night.
You want to get on the mic, Cat?
They gotta be the fake.
I actually am supposed to be joined by somebody else, but this is a really cool race.
Really red ones, you know what I'm talking about?
Races, powered by Goldfish.
No, the only ones I can think of that are red are like the pizza flavored ones or something.
No, the bacon bits, the fake bacon bits.
Oh.
So what they really need to do after they bring the shell through with the key,
I thought that was just means that they weren't cooked as well done.
Oh my gosh, how do you do that?
in this hack, probably I've played this hack before.
Oh, I see.
This is a blind race for both of them.
Like absolutely.
All right, Penguin came so close there. He needs maybe another half tile to get on top of that that Koopa.
Oh, I've done it since I was a little kid, so it's
Oh,
kind of
I
a
see.
childish way of doing it. But
You gotta bite the fish in half.
I bite the fish in half long ways and use its tail as the handle and scoop it with its head and scoop like a couple bacon bits and eat it that way. I've done
That's
it ever
great.
since I was a little kid.
That makes me think. Like the other day, I had Tostino's like scoopable chips and put like Fiesta blended cheese in it and microwave it and make like homemade nachos.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
an
I used to do
actual
that all the time
fish.
when I was a kid. I'm not really understanding what to do after this key slot. After the key, I don't know how to get to the fucking second.
And the sportsmanship between these players, they're talking through all the obstacles together.
100% sure. I think I have an idea. It's throwing out the arrow and
Thanks, Chance. Yeah, I can clean this up a little bit for sure.
trying to get it to grab one of them, but it's not been working out very well for me.
I thought I was gonna throw the shell at it and he was gonna kick it back. I thought.
Right.
I don't think that there's enough time for that because while the Koopa is still in motion, so if he's being pushed, he's not.
I really like that move where they're grabbing the key and using that to bump the shell to the right after the up throw.
Oh no.
That's a really fun move. So the thing that Derek is missing up there, he needs to throw that shell to the left as early as possible. That's the only way he's going to get far enough to the right to actually make the blue Koopas do what he needs. Hey, Nate Dog, I'm doing good.
So you haven't been past that either?
No, I can't figure out the part where there's two Koopas.
Yeah, very stretched out, but
Yeah, I'm stuck there too.
No help from chat, you guys. Don't
I
even try it, okay?
think
You gave me
that
help, I'm just forewarned.
this hack is a big improvement over crab shells.
Necessary? No, it's
And
fun. This
I
is-
liked
it's been a
crab
lot of
shells.
fun.
There was one level in there that I got to in my race that
Oh my gosh, how did
had
you
me
do
stumped
that?
for a really long time, and it was something that required sort of making your own path. Yeah, he's throwing a little bit late there.
I don't know.
You definitely need as much distance as you can possibly get.
I'm getting close to it, but not really.
Yeah, now I'm not even getting back there anymore. I'm regressing.
Oh, I almost got
Late
him.
throw again.
It's just
They're
like
both
that
throwing a little bit
to
late.
the left.
I don't think they realize that they could be getting more distance
See, and that's what I was
there.
thinking, and
It is a
I'm
blind
not,
race,
I'm
yes.
not. But you
For Kaizoff,
to the second one, right?
the hack that they race is selected an hour beforehand,
That-
and
that's what I thought.
we go through a process to make sure that neither player has played the hack. You know, pretty much on the honor system, but you know, it's all a bunch of people having fun and trying to put on a good show.
Okay, I gotta throw that shell way earlier.
So I don't think anybody wants to be
You ever have any where you
underhanded.
the key and you doing the bump, it's just not bumping right and not landing in the.
I haven't ran into that issue. I was having trouble getting through the key slot.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I know, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I like competition so much,
I
because
think that would have been far enough. you're right.
especially looking at these two, it's such a friendly competition.
Half a tile short.
Hi P.
Nice.
Hey Hi P.
Close.
I'm super duper open for you to get on a call if you want.
Yeah.
I will be doing more commentary. Let me check the schedule that they have.
A block.
I would be super duper willing to have you on with me, Kat.
You just gotta throw that shell.
Let me see when there's going to be one. Schedule. There's another race on
Win it for Chamber.
Sunday, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All good, Hypey.
Yeah, now I just did what you were talking about. Ran right into the muncher at the key door.
He might have to race Chambo. Win
He
for
lost
the Chambo.
yesterday? I know, I was watching it.
Just not getting enough
It's
distance.
so hard to
Very
see
close.
3 steams.
Came up half a block short of the first Koopa this time.
The 3 steams, what do you mean?
Streams.
What 3 streams?
Good OL steams.
That trick would make you quit? Oh, it's not that bad. Look, see, Derek got it this time. There we go. He's making good progress. Fire flower suddenly, but he needs to lose it.
Oh my gosh!
He came really close there. He needs to get the on-off switch to get toggled much earlier.
That was
Yeah, incredible reads. They've both been doing really, really
I'm
good.
still figuring out that Koopa. I'm having a hard time with that.
I throw it as I'm hitting the first Koopa almost.
Oh, okay.
Really
I came up
early.
short of that.
There we go. Penguin got that move for the first time as well. They've both realized they need to do a very early throw to the left.
Thank you.
Dude, this is insane. This level's wild as hell. This is
And he kicked it too.
And Penguin there, he ended up throwing the shell too early. And the second Koopa that caught it was able to kick it back.
Where's the adult?
Too
I
quick.
threw it up.
I don't drink beer this early.
What's up, Marv?
I believe
Thank you for the
in
Dolphin
Canada,
Symphony. Oh, I didn't even hit the on-offs. So how
No.
far past that Koopa have you made?
Pretty decent.
Okay, I think he needs... So, obviously he needed to shoot the fireball to the left, but he needs to be getting through there as quick as he can.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dash.
Oh, you gotta shoot and then shoot twice.
Yeah, got an early start today. Simply because of when this race is taking place.
That's
I'm gonna try and do more of this as
tough.
the races go on.
That's basically.
I've been wanting to do this for the entire Kaizoff season, but I've just not gotten around to it.
We got a damage boost, huh?
Thanks, Doug and Queen.
What happened, baby?
I was about to comment on the sync between the two players. They were in the same spot.
I think it's supposed to rain again.
Throwing it a little early. That arrow to the right over top of those two Koopas, it's in a really good spot. It is showing you exactly where you need to throw that shell from. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch Chambo's race. Mario was here earlier saying it was very close. Wow, that's... How did he make that work?
Like, tile gap, I threw the shell into the wall and it got glitched in the wall.
What is this realm called?
I actually have no idea because that blue Koopa ended up surviving. Oh, it's because... I see. He bounced off the shell. Because of the ASM of this level, he kept the shell in his hand.
Shit, man. I'm having trouble at the beginning now.
This needs to.
Yeah, I went through that phase.
This needs to be on ESPN.
Oh, he's doing so good. He's making progress. Oh, he picked the shell back up, unfortunately. I think he actually up through
Deserves it, though.
that shell there,
ESPN.
which is what allowed him to pick it up.
Sports does, this does.
I love Mario.
That would be amazing.
Thank you, Hypey.
Up on the,
Incoming call.
That's my goal.
Hello, Hypey.
Hey,
There's Hypey. Hi, Hypey.
how's it going?
Going good. I hope you're well rested.
Oh no, that was terrible.
Dude, I'm so sad. I woke up and I was like, uh-oh.
I set an alarm for myself, but I did stay up way later than I should have last night.
Oh man.
Yeah, same on my end.
ESPN 8
I feel like we're hitting a wall.
All right, so how late were you up last night?
I think this is the first real
Yeah,
light
I just couldn't sleep. I think it was like, I was up until like 5 a.m. on my
Yeah,
end.
same.
So, what's going on with this race? What's happening?
It is such a good race. They have been neck and neck for basically every clear in their hack so far.
I wonder how much levels left.
I think the only reason why Derek hasn't pulled ahead is because of falling victim to trolls in, I think, the first and third levels.
Finally got past the Koopas again.
But they've been within a couple minutes. They've been within a minute of each level clear so far.
Yeah, I just got past that part.
I don't
The shell jumped
know
and made
what
the
their PB and
shell.
such is, but I just saw Penguin go through that fire flower spot. That
Yeah.
part looks kind of crazy.
Yeah, that spot right there is the PB for both players.
Oh damn! So they've been there for like a while, I'm assuming.
That was the first time that Penguin had gotten there. So he's...
And believe me, the next part is.
I think he needs to shoot another fireball, maybe? Yo, tacos! Shell jumps are free.
Oh my god, I saw the
Oh,
end.
Derek, right there, almost at the end. I
really?
believe
Yeah, it's
after
not much
that last
after
wall
what you
jump,
said.
that would have been the end, right? It kinda
I
looked
think
like
that
the
is the
orb.
last jump, yeah.
Damn.
I wonder if it's. I
And
wonder
it
if
looks
it's
like
more
both of them are getting
straightforward than
kind
what I'm
of
thinking.
consistent to the fireball spot, so maybe
I
one of the
just
players is
blind
going to
read
get
it
to that
all, so
level up ahead.
unreadable.
Looks like it. Hey, thank you for the
Remember
follow.
that you have a reclaimable shell.
So this is an expert hat with 15 exits?
It is, yes. This is Mastery Shells. I raced... You remember I raced Crab Shells? This is by the same creator.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh,
I almost got it
oh,
again.
both.
Oh, he almost got it! He almost got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
I think both of them ended up dying like around the same spot. That's actually so crazy.
Yeah. Absolutely neck and neck.
It's a stiff competition when it comes to you, buddy.
I think the biggest struggle in this level so far has been after they go through the key door, making sure that they're able to get far enough over to the right off of the left shell throw that they have right here with Penguin.
No, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
He almost made it work.
I threw it too early. He kicked it.
On the 2 Koopa part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah, the commentary is, you know, I like watching Hype's commentary a lot.
I feel like I got all the knowledge I need to beat the level.
Hey, Nardar, it's a great hack, yeah.
Put it together.
Oh, I threw it too early.
This I mean, I haven't seen the other levels of this hack, but it's kind of interesting that so early on in the shell hack they have a level that's so dependent on like using like the whole one shell concept. I feel like that's usually like a later on level. Has it been that difficult kind of going throughout the hack?
I wouldn't say that it's been too difficult. I think the biggest thing has been just reading some setups that are a little unorthodox. The first level was a Yoshi level, and there was a section that put a shell at a height where Yoshi could have eaten the shell, but the answer was instead to bump it instead of picking it up.
I didn't know that was either.
Oh, I see.
And you had to end up ditching Yoshi in a spot that was earlier than you potentially could have. Penguin on a run here?
Yeah. Oh.
Where did my
What?
Oh no! He got a bump. It almost worked. I think that actually might be what you're supposed to do, but the shell despawned before it could get over to him.
Yeah, everything kind of looked right, and I was thinking like the speed was looking good, but I where was the shell?
Yeah.
Didn't get the memo, I guess.
He might have thrown it just a little slow. Got another chance?
Nice, because it comes with like a chargeable dock.
Didn't even see where he went.
The dock also
Yeah,
has,
yeah, that was like another opportunity, and he just kind of like disappeared on my screen. I guess he just missed the shell jump on the wall jump there.
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth.
It's kind of crazy because it kind of looks like both of them have the opportunity to just beat it at this point. They've kind of seen everything, but that last section just looks like it's giving them a lot of trouble. Just I guess the fire flower makes it a little bit awkward, maybe with like how the power up goes. But here we go with another chance for Penguin. Gonna go through, fireball going in. Oh, gets the shell jump.
Oh, I keep getting to the last.
He's just missing the shell.
Why does he disappear?
He's got the iframes, and I think it's just it's flashing at just the right speed that we're not seeing him miss the shell.
First blood.
Dude, and again, Penguin like getting back-to-back spots here. Gets a little bump on that wall. It's a little bit awkward, but no problem. Oh, dude, he didn't hold forward for a little bit there. I don't know if you saw that. Just because of that small forward miss, he actually doesn't get that shell jump.
The other one. How far is it past that?
Yeah.
Barely. That's pretty much the end.
Okay, I barely missed it.
Okay. Oh.
I keep getting there.
Damn, where was Derek there? That was so weird. You ever see those? I don't know why it happens. You ever see that bug that like in maybe Super Mario Bros. 1 or Mario Bros. 3 where they get hurt and like to the streamer they can see everything, but then like on YouTube or something it looks really weird?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Like it'll look like they're invisible in their end, but on their side they saw themselves.
Oh, I know what you mean. So that's a matter of frame rates.
That's what
Is that why it happens?
Yeah, because if you're watching, so everything runs at 60 frames per second, right?
Yeah.
After you've taken damage, Mario is flashing at 30 hertz, so he's visible for a frame, invisible for a frame, and that toggles on and off 30 times per second.
No, I'm seeing.
So when the broadcast is at 30 frames per second, you are either going to see only the frames where Mario is on, or only the frames where Mario is off.
I didn't get.
That's one of the big benefits to having a 60 FPS broadcast is you get to see exactly the way that it is shown on the source.
I'm struggling with the
That makes sense because I've always seen that, and I'm just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, clearly that's not what's happening on your end, right?
Right. I think in an ideal world, a 30 frames broadcast would instead like mix 2 frames together, but I don't think that that's an easy thing to do.
I couldn't tell you, buddy. I'm terrible with the music.
Because he's supposed to look like he's transparent,
There's some people that can tell like all the different songs and shit. I have
but instead he's just flashing.
Just kicked it again. This is not one you hear often anymore. I feel like this.
You know, it's kind of interesting as this level goes on more and more because we're seeing a bit more consistency from Penguin, but I wonder what's going on Derek's end that's making him struggle. It looks like he's struggling with one of the setups that's near the beginning. Kind of looks like
how are you enjoying?
it's the long shell jump part that's like kind of halfway through.
Right now.
I'm not really sure why. It's like the turnaround before the Koopas, it looks like.
Yeah, I haven't played that one. I think
Like right before the Fire Flower.
I know what you mean. I mean that was the big struggle at the early part. Oh,
Penguin!
He got it!
Oh!
Let's see if he gets trolled. I don't think he's going to. It looks like there's not enough room for him to. Yeah, he gets saved. Yep.
Thank you.
Dude, that's crazy because I was like, that's it, and then you're like, you might get trolled, and I'm like, or am I dumb? Oh man.
We've had 2 levels so far that they've been required to carry either a P-switch or a key and drop it beyond an orb to prevent themselves from walking off.
Damn, I would have been traumatized after getting over. Penguin's brave. Damn, and just like that, Penguin's gonna go on to the next level. This advantage going over to him. This setup looks kind of interesting. What's going on here?
It is interesting. It's kind of a puzzle. The arrows are doing a really good job of showing exactly what you need to do. He's got it mostly figured out. He's not throwing the shell to the left at the end after he bounces off that Koopa, though.
Alright, we're creeping in.
Because he needs to get a little more distance.
I hate the setups that involve like jumping on a certain side of the Koopa, kind of similar like how you do bumps, because that extra factor is so hard.
Yeah, I think this is a good example of it though, because it's very difficult to hit the left side of that Koopa as he's coming from the right.
Yeah, I feel like
that's true.
Have you ever played Super Foo World?
No, I haven't.
Super Foo World exclusively uses custom blue Koopas that only shoot out their naked Koopaling in the correct direction, because XHSDF says that he hates when they go the wrong way.
It sounds like my kind of patch, honestly. Derek with getting an opportunity towards the Fire Flower. It looks like he's getting here a little bit more often. Gonna get the double shot. Gonna go with the wall jump. Get that bump. Let's see if he gets the shell jump.
Oh, he's so close.
That's one of those difficult setups too, from seeing Penguin's perspective more in that section, where you kind of just need to trust it, right? Like hold forward, just kind of go on with that vibe. Make sure that you are. You know, sometimes as a player, we kind of don't trust the creator because we're like, maybe it's better this way, but one of those jumps that looks like you just got to keep holding forward. Another opportunity by Derek, though. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and now he
so
does
close.
hold forward.
Too much.
And then that happens, yeah. So I don't blame him because that's a rough spot. Because now you're going to want to maybe stop your momentum a little bit, and then you're like, oh, if I had hold forward kind of deal.
Well, that's just the thing. He made a mistake and then he adjusted on the mistake, and it was too much of an adjustment.
Oh, okay. I see.
Really does.
Yeah, it's just crazy how many variables there are when it comes to that shell jump section kind of deal. It looks like going over on Penguin's side, we see the mushroom setup. I did realize that a while ago. It does look like the creator's messing with like more power-up kind of deal concepts, which is kind of interesting for a shell hack. I feel like I don't see that too often.
Right. And that shell there is still rolling. It's important that he stops that shell, but that it's still traveling to the right as it stops, because he's going to need it for later on.
So far, for sure.
Derek with another opportunity. He's gonna get that jump.
Oh, he throws it too late. He's in his own head about that last shell jump.
Yeah, he's been at that wall a couple times, and which is very funny because that last trick is essentially do two more shell jumps, and for a level where you're doing that the whole time,
Yeah.
it's the hardest part, you know.
Oops.
A simple shell jump is never the thing that you should struggle with, but it always happens with these shell heavy hacks.
Yeah, it's just so crazy because I guess like you don't really feel the pressure until it's the end of the level where you're like, finally I'm free. I just gotta, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, okay.
Let me get Hype's camera on here. Oh.
But the thing is, Derek keeps consistently getting here. Oh, holding back. That time was definitely a hold forward situation. Dude, this whole 50-50, it feels like he's going through on that last section. It's very unfortunate because at this point, like, he can beat the level, but the longer he spends here, the bigger advantage that Penguin's just getting here.
Yeah.
As Penguin is getting multiple attempts at this Koopa trick that's near the end. It's so interesting because I think he's just kind of stuck there. I feel like Penguin's now getting consistent, and now he's stuck on that trick on his part, right?
I'm not familiar with the Mega Man.
Yeah, and I think this has been the story of the race so far is Derek will get to the end of a section and just not be able to get the very last trick in. Which is unfortunate. If he were getting through on the first try, he would definitely be in the lead at this point.
Damn, that's interesting to see because I do feel like it might take Penguin a little bit longer when it comes to the levels, like whether it be to figure it out and such, but he's very good at being consistent and like not really being stuck on a trick, it always feels like.
Yeah, I agree.
I've played a little bit of X.
You could be good at having like those solid reads and such and overall better gameplay, but all it does is take one trick most of the time. Oh, Penguin with the progress? Oh,
Almost saved it?
Yeah. I guess you have to be holding hard right. That's the Mario Kart DI you kind of need there. Oh, Derek with the despawn. Oh,
yeah.
That's the same thing that happened on Penguin's side that we saw earlier. That's a bit unfortunate. Dude, and another thing about like being consistent, especially like when it comes to these shell levels, is you can be consistent all the way to the end, but if you just keep dying at the end, minus 1 minute, minus 1 minute, minus 1 minute, you know? And it just starts racking up. It's just such an unfortunate process. Super Derek with the cleanest shell jumps I've ever seen. I don't know if you saw that momentum. I was like, wait, hold on.
Just to lose it by... Oh. Yeah, the timing for jumping off of that shell to get that to keep sliding to the right that Penguin is trying to do there, it's very, very finicky, I think, because it keeps stopping on the ground instead of landing on the 1F0.
Yeah, right? Okay, I don't know. That's how the setup was. Derek with the opportunity.
No, the up throw!
Oh, no. Interesting shell jump technique by Super Derek. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do it. However, he's gonna. He keeps getting there, dude. I don't know. It's so crazy because it's just the shell jump. It's
yeah, he should have it.
Oh man, the pressure is definitely on. He just needs to take a breather when it comes to that section, but I can understand because you're just so over it at this point. You've been here for like an extra 10 minutes kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because even earlier, he was the one who, at least for me on my POV, that he showed that he could beat it faster than Penguin, and Penguin was like, oh, this is the ending, right?
Yeah, he definitely got in the level after Penguin did, and then was making faster progress. He had gotten to that Fire Flower part first, and then just hasn't been able to clean up the end.
So I'm noticing that shell thing that you mentioned on Penguin's level, right? The jumping on it. It looks like maybe you want to jump on it earlier, that way it slides off, because I feel like the late jumps is the reason why it's not working. or what's going on there?
I think you're right, because when he's landing on it, when it's directly over top of the spike, it's just coming in contact directly with the spike.
No.
Yeah, he really wants it to be waiting for him at the end instead of picking it up early. I don't know if he's making adjustments to try to get it back in his hand earlier, but he needs full momentum. There he goes.
Oh, okay. What's next? Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so this next move is going to be really cool. I have the opportunity of having played this hack already. I know what needs to happen. He needs to spin up, get the shell in his hand, and then drop it so that he can get enough spin momentum to get through all those shells.
That changes it.
What? Yeah, because I saw the next spot with the wall jump, and I was like, wall jump into 3 shells that are placed. It doesn't make sense, but you're gonna have to go for a spin there, you're saying? Like right off the bat?
You have to go for a spin, and you must drop the shell to give yourself the distance you need. Because even a regular...
opportunity?
Oh, Derek?
It's
No, Derek!
Because we are in the final race.
He came out of his chair. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did. Well, honestly, I think that's kind of a good sign in an interesting way, because at this point you're just like, okay, well, I got it at least, you know?
Yeah.
But damn, that's unfortunate.
You cannot get any closer than that.
Dude, like, it's so crazy. At least to Derek's advantage, Penguin is still kind of struggling on finding some consistency on this shell, you know, kind of process. I don't know what you would call it, that trick that's just like stopping the shell on it. Doesn't get the mushroom this time, but for the most part, it's just about getting that mushroom consistent and that that setup to where Penguin can just go to where his current PB is.
Right.
A computer, dude. And the key light, it pumps out some heat in this room.
I think once he gets a consistent method of getting that shell to keep traveling figured out, he's going to be all set.
Gotta play moistly.
Okay. Once again, Derek, not a stranger to this spot. Wall jump. Wall jump.
Let's go!
Orb! Let's go. Again, like, it's very surprising to me that they didn't check the troll spots.
Yeah, I would be taking a look over to the right to see what's coming next before even thinking about touching the orb. They are tied. They both have 5 clears right now. Derek is entering the same level as Penguin.
So I don't know if you just saw, but Penguin just got to his PB spot, and the confusion in his face.
Oh, the cheese!
Absurd. Oh,
he managed to stop it on the triangle. Oh, he almost did it. He almost did it. He just has to drop that shell so he can get a little bit more distance. That's a unorthodox trick. It's really cool though.
I don't think it looked like he was a little bit confused about how the setup looks, so I wonder if he knows. But because we know that you have to spin jump on the next spot, which I'm pretty sure he does know, it's gonna have to click to him that something has to happen there. Do you toss the shell back and spin jump? That doesn't kind of make sense. So we'll see if it plays out to where he understands that aspect.
He definitely understands that it's a spin because of the 3 shells being stacked up in a line like that. That's the only way that you're ever going to be able to interact with them, is spinning through them.
Yeah, like, they're not just going to give you 3 shells like that. I mean, what are they going to do, you know?
That's how I feel about this entire
And this is where you bump it to the left, toss one up, and the other one to the right.
Not quite.
And Derek already making some huge progress. He didn't do it quite correctly there, but we're using the mushroom to kind of get more vision of the level. He's already getting to the spot where, you know, almost the same information that Penguin knows. Penguin with the cheese.
I think that's what he's going to keep doing from now on. He can stop that shell early and then just pick it up.
It kind of does make that spot a lot easier, honestly, because it looks like he's been struggling with that one. So seeing it that way seems like it's going to work. And Derek kind of going through, he's going to see the spot that Penguin's already into, so he at least kind of knows what's going on. He has all the stage information. He just needs to get that comfortability. Penguin doing that spin, I don't think he knew how to drop it. It's like, man, if only I had a little bit extra height.
Yeah, he just needs just a tiny bit, and the drop will give it to you. I actually think that it would be better off if this level was created with like an arrow or something indicating that a drop needs to happen with that shell that's in your hand. Something. A coin, an arrow. Because it's just not a move that I think most people think of when they see it.
Yeah, I think at a first glance, especially because it's just a blue coin, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, I got to make that spin jump. You know, I'm not thinking,
right.
Oh, I got to drop the shell.
If there was more of a runway there, it would definitely read as get P speed and then do your jump.
Someone trying to...
But there's just not enough room to make that happen. It's called Mastery Shells Get Good. But it's not called Mystery Shells, Cat. Shouldn't be a mystery.
Alright, so what the heck?
It is interesting because one of my problems with some of these hacks is that they'll give you a bunch of information that you kind of don't really need, right? Maybe sometimes they'll have like indicators that are like, well, what else was I gonna do there? And then like for the spot where you needed one, the creator was like, I mean, come on, that makes sense, right? Like,
yeah,
everyone knows that setup.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
It's one of those things where there's a... Oh, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I can see the logic there because he's getting over to the jump that's just too far for him.
I understand.
He says he understands. Let's see what he does next time he gets there.
I've been so betrayed by some of the racers I understand now moments, because you'll see it and I'm like, damn it, that isn't the line. You don't understand. But we'll see. I mean, he has had a couple minutes on that spot already, so he still does have the advantage in this race, in my opinion, because he's Derek's still kind of feeling out for the level. Despite Derek seeing more of the level, he's not necessarily getting the jumps needed to do it correctly, but with himself becoming more familiar as it goes on, he's definitely going to start progressing soon.
I agree. I think that it's a dichotomy between Penguin being more consistent. Oh, that was so close.
Okay.
Wait,
Penguin being more consistent, and Derek maybe having better first reads.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
And
why?
What's interesting too is now the Derek is going to go through the same motions that Penguin went through, like how we do that setup going into the shells with the double Koopa, because obviously Penguin has been there for a while. He's been doing it a little bit differently, and Derek has been trying to Derek's trying to figure out how to get that setup going.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, and I feel like the hardest part about this level so far is definitely that mushroom that they have to hit up.
Yeah.
For some reason, it looks like they can't really get some consistency
Is that
with
what you're doing?
getting the shell jump into
Yeah,
grabbing the
and then hitting
mushroom.
the Koopa,
I feel like that looks
grabbing
kind of
the shell,
rough.
landing on the
Yeah,
Koopa
because I
back
think
shot.
one of the things that they're running into, all the 1F0s in here are collectible 1F0s,
Right there, so
and
sometimes it catches that.
Penguin is saying exactly that thing right now. When he's going through it, it's not leaving a path for the mushroom to keep following, so he needs to actually get it on the way up instead of waiting for it to
It wouldn't
catch up with him
have that
later.
problem right there.
Okay, opportunity by Penguin. We know that he knows how to do the setup, but can he get the execution? Pretty tough trick, especially if you don't do it too much. Not gonna quite get it. So what's the idea there? While you're putting yourself to full momentum, do you have to do like a quick back turn to drop the shell so it doesn't like go past you?
No, but he does need to drop it earlier so that it's falling down in a spot where he's catching it naturally, like just like that.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, P-speed opportunity. Shell jump.
No!
You kind of had to throw the shell, buddy. Look at Penguin. He's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Cat, we do not know the hack until an hour before the race starts, so we know it's going to be shells, but we don't know exactly what they're playing.
Like your brain's like, okay, let go now, and your thumb's like, nah, buddy.
That's so true. He was talking
Right
about how sometimes your brain can know what you need to do, but it's hard to make your hand actually do it.
Dude, and Derek with the opportunity, I don't know if you saw there right there. He finally got to that spot. I believe it's a PB for him. All he was missing was the shell jump to activate the on and off switch. But he's gonna start going to that spot where he needs to realize he's gonna need a spin jump from there. And depending on how he does, we'll see how it goes. What does Shells Collider for fun? Sure.
You know, I just noticed for the first time there is a very dark coin there indicating a spin jump. I don't know if I was just blind and it's something that's more obvious when you're playing the level, but that's really good that there is some kind of indication that a spin has to happen beyond just the shells being lined up.
Yeah, my comment on it was, I understand that it says like you kind of need a spin, but maybe it's not very straightforward that you need to drop the shell, because if I saw that coin, I'm thinking I need to make the spin jump, right?
Yep.
Like kind of like if you're doing like a blind jump kind of deal. But
that's what Hype normally does.
Like for all the arrows that are in this level, maybe a down arrow would look cool.
I agree. I think that would have been the play.
Okay, Penguin opportunity. He's been here before. Gets the spins. Gonna go across. Gonna get the
P-speed shell jump.
Get the shell jump.
Let's go! Oh, don't get hit by the trucks! Oh, that was so close!
Damn. That level
nice
felt,
clear.
A little bit shorter from the previous one, but it kind of makes sense, especially with that last section.
Yeah, because it's got that move that's just so very unorthodox.
It's a 4-star.
I think having it be a little shorter is a good move there.
It looks like then, you know, Derek, despite like still being a little bit behind, isn't actually that far, because if he can get a feeling for that trick quickly or like understanding the situation, all he needs is consistency on that double Koopa shell jump into that that spin, and he should
We got cape.
Oh, we do got cape. Oh, that's interesting.
Cape and shells are a interesting combination because it gives you the opportunity to do cape shell jumps, which, in my opinion, are the easiest type of shell jump. He's activating that P switch with a drop there, and we're gonna see, I think, an up throw triangle when he gets a chance.
Okay, here we go. Derek with an opportunity.
Oh, he didn't spin.
Yeah, and so now that's where Derek is probably gonna look at the situation and be like, huh, interesting. And I feel like Penguin's making some good progress. It's not too tough. Like so far, it kind of looks pretty straightforward. This this P switch might be a little bit of an issue. I think what's going to be a big problem, especially what I think is a general problem when it comes to like cape stuff, in my opinion, is the whole I was holding run. You know?
It's not that far.
And that could be so problematic. I don't know, for some Kaiser racers, maybe someone if you're named Hypey. However, always think it's a little bit of an issue where getting shell jumps with the cape can feel a little awkward depending on the player. So as long as they're kind of familiar with it, then it should be no issue.
The problem that Penguin was running into there, where he threw the P switch and was trying to keep his forward momentum and held down the run button again, he ended up picking up the P switch again instead of activating it. Yeah, Fire Flower is so easy to burn your shell accidentally with. I prefer to have a cape with a shell jump rather than a Fire Flower because of how easy it is to break your shell.
Oh, that's actually so annoying. I hate that. Dude, if there's no like patch with Fire Flower, I'm actually so mad at the creator. But maybe I'm just spoon-fed on that regard. Dude, it's just cause like, what do you mean? I tossed the shell and a fire kills it.
I did Grand Prix World 3. That was probably the hardest case.
What I think is even funnier is when you're holding the shell and you press the other run button to shoot a fireball while the shell is in your hand and it just evaporates, because of course that's what's gonna happen.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm currently on.
By the way, I don't know if you saw there, Penguin is trying to get that shell jump against the wall to get that P switch, but he accidentally hits it with the cape. And again, that's like another regard of like when you let go of the button, and then cape just kind of smacks it.
Yeah, that's definitely a situation though where he's trying to get the height. I think the level is telling him to do that.
Yeah.
What? Did you see that setup? It looks like he's gonna have to shell bump it and then do another shell jump across and then meet up with the other shell. But that kind of looks like you need more height from the on and off switch, which he didn't have in that setup, but at least he kind of knows.
Hi, Carmen. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me.
I thought you lose like that your juice meter every time you hit a
My
roll.
alerts
Not
are off.
misses, but if you button mash, it doesn't go down. There's no way. I want to know now.
Okay, Penguin with an opportunity. Gross. So he gets there again, and it looks like he had more height, but I'm pretty sure it kind of looks like you had to shell bump the first one. And then from that regard, you're going to have to shell jump with the second one, because it kind of looks like there's like a pathway for it. I know it's not the right word, but anytime I keep seeing these white lines, I want to be like, oh, it's like an escalator. Is it? But like
Like a people
better
mover?
word for it. What's up?
Like a people mover?
Like a people mover? Yeah, like a people mover.
Hype is HAIPE,
Yeah, no, I mean, I
EE.
knew what to do.
depending on the platform.
But yeah, we gotta make sure that
I don't know if you saw right now, Derek right now has been getting consistently to that spin jump part, and he knows how to do it. So that's at least the advantage over Penguin that he had in that level. But the issue is the execution's not quite there, just because he's tossing it a little bit later. But I mean, all that's missing now is him needing to get that consistency for that vibe. But unfortunately right now,
we have
I'm still struggling a little bit.
each other though for, hey, like, what about this part? And we pretty much mostly share that answer.
I need to step away for a moment and get my coffee. I'll be back in just a second.
But sometimes, I will say, in a race like this, if you come across as a Kaizoff block, we tend to let each other fall for it and not get...
All right. And what's crazy with this race is that you just see a bunch of like small mishaps. Even though you've seen the players go through all these hard jumps and such, sometimes you just get those like small random fumbles, and it's kind of nice to see like the hiccups, because I think it's just kind of healthy in that regard. Oh, Derek with the late toss again. He's just tossing it too late, but I don't know if he knows, because I think if you're aware of what's going on there, you're just more aggressive with tossing it earlier, because now it goes to a point where you're like, okay, well, that's not working, let me see how early is too early. You know, you don't kind of try to do the same timing.
That's the only possible thing.
Okay, Penguin with another opportunity here. He gets that toss, but he doesn't get the other one. It looks like that does work better, so he grabs the shell, tosses it forward. Gonna need to grab or bump the other one, that way he can just flow naturally there. But I'm not too sure. He is getting there more commonly. Doesn't quite get the grab there. I think it's important though that he's getting the height, which is becoming very consistent for him.
And it's always funny to
so
hear,
he's gonna start making some progress very soon, it looks like. And Derek is still stuck on the previous level. If this doesn't change, the Penguin just might keep up with a level lead there. We will see. Okay. Penguin, shell jump. Can he get the shell this time? Needs to drop it. Oh, what? That was actually such a good spot by him. Yeah. But again, he just let go of run. I feel like your fingers are just crumbling at that point. You know, like how do you even?
I will say that section looks like a bump, but the cape makes that kind of impossible.
No, don't bump it.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because at first I thought it was just like a bump grab, but it looks like you can still get away with like grab kind of deal.
Right.
Okay, and here we go, another opportunity.
Let's
go.
go.
You go. Now, progress, gonna cape around. Oh, you're gonna need PC,
flight,
buddy.
Flight, spin fly.
Oh,
no!
That's unfortunate. The thing about that kind of setup, honestly, at least it's like spin flight, because I think that's one of the easier ones. You just need to know how to when to let go and when to re-grab the jump, and that's about it. But it can feel a little awkward, definitely at a first glance.
Mhm.
Here we go, another opportunity. Penguin finding that consistency that he needs. Can he get the spin flight here? Okay, okay.
Keep going, keep going.
Oh, you need peace
I think
speed,
he's
buddy.
fine. I think he's.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he's
oh.
fine. Where
What?
are we going? I'm
Interesting. It's gotta be
terrified.
into the
What do
level.
you do? Do you spin, throw the shell back? No.
I gotta figure it out though. I
He.
don't know. If
There might be an opportunity to keep the cape there. I'm not sure.
Second half or something.
I need to get another look at that tunnel. Because if he's able to keep P speed while he's spinning through all those chucks, if there's nothing that's going to hurt him on the top, he can get into a cape flight state and do an extra damage boost out of the tunnel.
So my question now, especially seeing that as well, is what's the deal with the gray shell and the blue shell? Because we saw the gray shell and I'm thinking, I don't know what to do with that, but the blue shell obviously will probably need it for a shell jump at the wall that we had saw at the end.
I feel like this is music in Grand Prix World too.
But what do you think is going to happen after you go across that spot? Do you think it's like a spin jump out of there? Do you think it's a regular cape section, or what's going on?
So we have two different colors of shells. I think that means that one of the shells is non-interactive. I think what's going to happen is he does a P speed bump on the shell, the first shell, and then he shell jumps off the second one.
What are you talking about for the drop?
So I think he is getting rid of the cape again. He just needs to jump off the far edge and trust the shells to kind of work out as he's going.
It took a minute for me.
So either it's a P-speed bump or he's able to keep the cape. I think keeping the cape is very unlikely, but we'll see.
Okay,
Got
here we
another
go.
attempt here. Yeah, there's a spike ceiling there. Grabs that shell, it's non-interactive. There we go. Just like that. Oh no, he didn't have enough height. He also grabbed it, but he needs to get enough height to
Still,
land on the P-switch and then let the momentum carry him over to the
I
right.
don't know.
So seeing it from that angle, actually, that looks not
That
so
was
bad. Getting that kind of a shell jump, get that momentum, and then I think that looks like it's it. I think I saw a pipe, if I'm not mistaken.
At this point,
Yeah,
what
and
that was about.
there were some blocks up top. I think something is gonna drop down on the player after the P-switch activates.
Trolling in my shell level? No.
It's more likely than you think.
Dude, I was saying this earlier, but I wish Derek experimented with just dropping that shell earlier. I don't know. I feel like he's doing the timing the same each time. Maybe he's just unfamiliar with the trick.
Well, and it is an unusual trick, but it's hard to blame him there.
Yeah.
there was a coin there.
I personally feel like I never really see it on hacks.
maybe that
Now
is a
that I
drop
think
in
about
again.
it, not that I played a lot of shell hacks, right? But okay, here we go. Penguin opportunity. He's gonna get the P speed. Can he get the jump? Bonk. Shell jump.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
so close.
He's getting there consistently though. Like it's looking kind of clean.
Yeah, I think he's got it soon.
So I think. Oh, Derek just missed the shell there.
Well, that's
Too
Penguin
much
getting hurt
height.
at the very
What's
end.
up, Chewie?
Yeah. So what an interesting problem to have, by the way, especially with cape in these certain sections where you're just like, damn, I was too close to the ceiling, you know?
Mhm.
Usually you're like worried about not having enough height. Here we go.
I don't even know what key you're talking or
And
coin
the
you're
cape?
talking about.
Oh, again, just a little too high up
The
there.
shell off of the one of okay.
No problem
I
there.
think
Derek
it's just
still
indicating that
struggling
you're
with
doing a
the
spin.
what'd you call it earlier? The
right?
human,
The people mover.
the people mover. Struggling with the people mover on that section, definitely. Here we go. Cape opportunity. You've seen it before. You've seen it here. P speed. Bump it. Shell jump. P switch. Going across.
The check! Oh, that was so close! That should have gotten him.
Dude, the
Jowsin
heart
has been
attack I
merciful.
At least you know there's an anti-troll.
I die there 1,000,000%. I wonder. It would have
Yeah,
been very
probably
funny
right
if like
there
that's
would make you
if you jump or go
Right
left,
off the
you
side.
die there, you know?
I
But-
wonder if there's, because there wasn't anything visible that the chuck landed on. I wonder if it's solid for both the sprite and the player to prevent you from jumping up there, even if you try very hard. Probably not.
Thank you for the GGs, everybody.
Damn, so just like that, Penguin is gonna have another level up ahead on Derek, and just like that, you just see this this lead getting extended so bad. And not that that last level was too crazy, but because of the dynamic that it is a cape, something that's like not the most common thing for a shell hack, it feels like. I wonder how Derek is gonna react to going to that stage, because after he gets to this section, it's going to be another level full of tricks that aren't, I guess, usually too common, you know. And we see he's struggling right now with the spin jump section. So it really makes you think how he's going to start reacting to that level.
Or Theozen?
Penguin is running into an issue right now where he's grabbing that shell and throwing it. It's indicating that you should be doing a bump instead. So what he should be doing is running off, bouncing off the Koopa, and then just letting it carry him to the right. And if he bumps the shell, it's going to have a lot less speed than it will if he throws it.
Oh, now I'm messing this up.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's got music from...
Dang, Derek came so close again.
Yeah, he's kind of taking a breather, just kind of thinking of the situation of the level. It can be a bit frustrating when you're just stuck on a single trick, so I don't blame him, man. This is kind of similar to like how it looked last level, where, you know, you can get towards the end and that's cool and all, but again, like, you go to the end consistently and it's just like minus a minute.
Yeah. There's something to be said also. It's really good sportsmanship for them to be able to talk about the level as they're playing it together. But the flip side to that is Derek knows how far behind he is right now, and that's something that's tough to play with.
She's been really into Mario, so she's got like Mario plushies.
You know, you probably have never felt this, but as someone who's raced and constantly hears like, oh, I got it, or dang, that level was easy, and then me being stuck at the previous level, I'm just like nodding, I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. I'll get there soon. I'll get there one day.
Like, we don't do a lot of TV time and stuff like that.
It is crazy, because yesterday when Chambo and Am were racing,
I didn't get a chance to watch any of that.
Dude, you just have Chambo struggling to the first level, and you just see people in the chat being like, GG, because Am is just going through another level, cleared another one. You can just see the biggest smile on Chambo's face. He's just like, yes, like, the chairs are crazy. Looks like Penguin's getting some progress here. I think that's PB for him.
I believe so.
That wall jump after getting on the Yoshi, that part doesn't seem so bad. It kind of looks similar to like the previous section, or the one that was like 2 levels ago, where you just have to get a bunch of regrabs into a shell jump back.
I do think Penguin is making that harder for himself by forcing a throw there instead of just bumping it.
There we go.
Oh. So after spitting it, you're gonna have to eject Yoshi and get a shell jump to go across the wall, and then some setups are over there.
Yeah, I think he's successfully getting rid of the dinosaur there.
What's up, Rio? How you doing, buddy? How's your D4 going? I can't believe how much we've been playing it. What were you asking, Derek?
It looks like Derek is now having issues with just getting to that spot at all. He was getting so consistent, but just kind of the flubs here and there.
We'll find out, though. It could be.
He's in a tough spot.
And with 30 minutes left in this race, this lead for Penguin is kind of insane.
Your gear, yeah.
It's going to be hard to come back from.
I think pit 105 is my wall right now.
Oh.
So that's definitely
that shell jump momentum just going on and going and going.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to stop that shell.
Did not get a lot of love by Blizzard. 125. Zeal, there's only like one paladin class that is even remotely able to get into the. I think.
So this is the part where
So they
Okay.
butchered that class.
I looked away for 2 seconds, and
did you
Derek
figure out
has
the
eviscerated.
jump?
Unfortunate trick, but it does happen in Kaizoff.
Derek,
Let's see if you can recover from this.
Yeah, it's just crazy because it's such a time loss, and you just hate to see when it happens because it can vary from like
still there,
anything.
buddy?
Okay, and just getting the clutch save gets to
Wow.
come back, huge.
It was like magic.
Step off for a second. Okay.
There's always times where like since
Nah, it's
the
good.
way I have my setup, I always have to play with like no audio and such.
Mhm.
I'll always do something where I'm like, I'm getting confirmation that the player just got eviscerated. Yeah.
I like the setup that I have going on. I need to clean it up a little bit, but
Yeah, I was asking.
I can change between audio for each player. Most of the time, I've been wanting to stay on Derek's audio because he's got both of their vocal coming through the sound.
Yeah. It's always interesting when you're watching these racers and one of them doesn't have like both vocals coming out through their stream, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, you sound very schizo right now.
Now imagine if you were muted this whole time and nobody could hear you on my stream.
Have you played 2K shells?
Uh-oh. This kid's poetry. You're like, yeah, and you know what?
Okay, 'cause
Very
there's a
true.
drop.
I can see that. Like,
Let's go, Derek. Oh, he dropped it a little bit late.
Similar of a.
yeah, he's just constantly on that. It's never been an issue in that spot where I've seen the shell drop a little too early. You know what I mean? Which is
right.
why I think it's an interesting problem to have. 'Cause I feel like at that point you kind of try messing with that.
Yeah, I almost think that it's not even possible to drop that too early.
Yeah, right.
Yosh.
Because I'm starting to think like I don't even know how it would look visually of dropping it too early. Okay, but man, he's getting there like literally every attempt. Okay, can he get the spin jump? Drop it early. Oh, he's in there. Oh,
No!
how does that happen?
Right on the corner.
I don't know if you
Ooh,
saw the
some really
spins, but
bad
he was
ride
like
right there.
very clipped on the shell, so it makes sense when he got a short jump. Double shell jump by Penguin is gonna get him the orb.
Wow,
What?
another clear. That puts him 3 ahead now.
That section wasn't really too bad from what it looked like in Penguin side of things. It looks like the level was mostly just like messing with some aspects of Yoshi, but just like that.
Let's go, Derek.
Derek is gonna get another opportunity. Let's see if he gets the P-Speed shell jump. He's gonna
Let's
get it.
go!
No
And he didn't die to the
this
chuck
time.
either.
You got it. GG's.
That's crazy.
Did you get the?
All right.
the-
Well, we've got 8 to 6 now.
You know, it's insane because
What
at
the
one
heck
spot,
is that?
especially in that level that Derek just cleared, they were in the same level.
Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes I've seen it a lot with these races. Like, even though there's like a gap like this, it won't really matter too much just because
Yeah,
all it
pretty
takes is
much.
one trick or one level to really stump a player.
Mhm.
The only issue is that I believe there's around 25 minutes left in this race, so time is really ticking and it's not looking like it's on Derek's side.
Right. These enemies that we see in Penguin's level, they look like little dice. Those are reskinned Goombas.
I got way too close to the wall on that one.
They actually look so adorable.
They do. I like how they... And this is something that carries over from them being Goombas, but they have that little feet kicking animation when they're upside down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hate when my dice's feet is kicking.
What's next for you, Kate? Is not the DJ theme from Smoke. SSF2.
So right now, both players trying to get a feel for their respective level. It looks like
Oh no.
oh,
That's an interesting move by Derek, yeah. He doesn't even bounce off of that piranha plant. He just gets the switch and keeps going, and he can totally make that work, too.
Yeah, it looks like you wouldn't even need to. I guess at that
what is
point, like,
SSF?
it'll just be like a
What is
preference because
that?
maybe sometimes the extra height's a little awkward for people.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure.
So
like,
it does make sense.
The time out a non.
Yeah, he's
non-
opting for it
That's-
again, and he can't.
I think that's a good move for him, too, because
SSF2
it definitely will work,
snowboarding?
and it looks pretty consistent for him.
It looks like it lines up.
Oh, Street Fighter.
Okay, he's taking the time to bounce off the plant there.
Oh, gotta hold more forward, buddy. Okay, getting the shelter. He's getting to at least see the level.
Good choice to keep going there and at least get knowledge.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
He couldn't do anything because he didn't have the height, but he can see what's coming up a little in advance now.
Honestly, if he can get that set up, he would have saved a lot of time on this level in comparison to Penguin, because after the P speed, it's the K followed by killing the enemies, the last 2 shell jumps, and you're practically done.
Yeah,
you know?
He's making really good progress through this cape level.
If there's one way this comeback happens, it's definitely going through that section pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Penguin, I think, is doing too high of a bounce off of that throw block that he's throwing.
It looks like he's kind of struggling there, right? I feel like he's constantly dying in that kind of regard.
Yeah. You, with the speed that throw block comes off of the wall with, he's never going to be able to go faster than it. It always has more speed than he does, so he needs to contact it a lot earlier than what he's trying right now.
The cape level?
Oh, Derek trying to get a spin jump, but accidentally flips it over with his cape.
He was too close to the wall. The cape actually had nothing to do with that.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. That shell would have always gone through him no matter what.
Okay, here we go. Opportunity. Toss that. Ooh. Ew. I think he
Close.
thinks it was a toss followed by bump, but...
Yeah, I think it reads that way, but having a cape just makes that not possible.
Yeah. Here comes Penguin with the throw.
There we go.
This time?
Okay.
Yeah, this time he finally gets that set up. So he at least knows how that's supposed to flow. I was kind of worried that he was gonna just be stuck there for a little bit, not understanding the speed with it.
With cape.
Fire Smark, this is not about that.
Yep.
We are watching two competitors who are a very good match for each other compete against each other. We're not talking about if I could beat them or if anybody else could beat them. We're watching their competition.
With shells, like that kind of style.
It's also so easy to watch this in comparison to play. There's so many times where I've watched the races and I'm like, this act look fun, let me in there. And then I'm like, how did they beat this in 5 minutes? It's actually so ridiculous.
Okay, I don't know if you beat it. I played a little bit of it on stream.
Here we go. Derek not getting the full height, but
Why?
damn.
Bro.
The mover walker is not working quite on Derek's favor there, I would say.
That's right, Tacos.
Okay, shell jump. I don't think he's getting enough height is the issue. Oh, I lied, because that looked very possible. It looks like he's getting more comfortable with that spot, but now you're gonna get the trick soon. Looks like Penguin's gonna get for the shell toss back, toss it up.
Oh no! He bumped the shell instead of trying to go for a throw.
Damn, he's making a lot of progress on this level. I wouldn't be surprised if the end's actually coming up soon.
Oh wow, you're making good progress.
Oh,
on
Penguin's
that.
a freak for that one. I don't know how he got that.
Yeah, that would be tough, Rizzle Doozle. It's something I could do, but doing that in real time would be tough.
No way. I didn't
Okay.
catch the peak.
There's also the added pressure when it comes to these races where it's like you start feeling it like the extra layer of my competitor's right behind me, isn't he?
Yes.
You know, or like I'm behind, and even with someone who's like up ahead, like it changes so quickly. Next thing you know, the worst thing you want to hear is your opponent just be like, "Oh, I did it," and you're just like, "Damn it!" But good job, buddy. Like, you know.
I'm guessing that's gonna be a bump. Not in...
Penguin is seeing that setup with the shells with the Yoshi, and I think he's correctly recognizing that that's going to be a bump. We had that same setup in the first level of the hack, so it's kind of a callback to it. Penguin is ahead. The score is 8-6 right now.
Has to be like 20 minutes left on the clock, right?
Yeah, we're looking at 21 minutes left.
I'm sure Lorelei would.
So one of the formats that I play in is the ROM hack races, and with the ROM hack races, I mean, you technically could sit down and watch and listen to the rest of the race going on, but you're pretty much playing in isolation, so you don't have. Watch Derek here.
Oh, Derek.
No, he didn't have enough momentum.
It kind of makes sense. That's the same thing we saw with Penguin's opportunity. Like, you're so not used to what's gonna happen that you get that awkward like speed stop. You know, kind of like having like a trust problem with it. But at least he saw it and he's gotten the trick. That means he should be finding more consistency here. We'll see what happens here. Derek just not grabbing the shell. A problem we did see on Penguin's side of things. So that is going to be something that he's going to have to challenge himself to find a consistency on. But once he gets that flight, I believe we're going to probably see another clear on Derek's side.
I
With
agree.
20 minutes left, he's going to have to get this soon if he's going to want to make this comeback.
I think he's probably going to fall victim to the confusion about what to do with the two shells at the end. But I think he'll be able to understand what needs to be done after seeing that for the first time.
It did.
Did you see what just happened on Penguin's screen? That was so unfortunate. He got the spin, and he clips into the block, and it just killed all his momentum.
Yeah, He hit it at just the wrong angle.
All of these levels with their powers, such an interesting shell hack.
Yeah. I really like this. I mean, we've had heavy use of Yoshi, Fire Flower, Cape,
I've also heard
mushrooms.
Ricardo DeMello is pretty young too. Dude, he is one of
So what I was saying earlier about with the ROM hack races, you're playing in isolation, so you don't have like direct knowledge if you're ahead or if you're behind. So you can kind of get in your own head about, well, maybe I'm not doing so good and I need to catch up. But then you don't realize that you're actually you're leading the pack at that point.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that, Heart Me Deathloop.
Okay, here we go. Penguin with the progress. We've seen him before in this part. He's no stranger. Can he get the spin jump? No clip this time.
He didn't get clipped.
Hold that jump button.
No!
okay.
He trusted that Yoshi a little too much. You can't trust the Yoshi.
If you sent me a picture of that frame and you told me what did Penguin die to, I think that's the last thing I would have told you. Like just missing the Yoshi jump. That's a bit unfortunate. I will be right back.
Oh, sounds good. Anu, thank you very much for the woolly hat gift. That's a new one. That's right, Nardar. Screams, thank you for the heart me.
You weren't neutraling? It makes it very tough, I think, if you're not neutral. Yeah,
Hoping to see Derek make some progress here.
Just holding that down button.
All right, he's gonna get flight again. Hopefully he gets through this wall here. And he sees all... Oh, he takes damage to the first chuck, but maybe... No, he does not. Okay. You might actually be able to take damage off of, like, the second chuck. Oh, Penguin with the clear as I was watching Derek. Incredible. He keeps the mushroom, too, so he's not walking off the edge. That's 9-6 with Penguin in the lead still.
So I heard a lot about that. I didn't realize it was a.
Yeah, nice score.
So that's kind of cool. Thank you for the GGs.
All right, so Penguin is looking at these bones here. I think that they are reskinned Spinies, so he can safely spin jump off of them. We got a blue coin above the spring showing that a spin needs to happen. And there we see my weakness, which is spinning off of a thwomp that's coming down. He correctly does not activate that P-switch right away, but then he throws it at the wrong time to be able to activate it. Yeah, it's probably my worst trick in all of SMW. Okay, I don't know what's going to be happening with that shell. I think he's going to do a shell jump off of it. That'll make the shell come down and stop at the wall for the blue Koopa to be able to kick it. There's a lot going on there, so we're going to see what happens next time he gets there. Cool opening here.
Is that coincidental, or did he say it was on purpose?
Good P-switch activation. Totally airballed the shell, unfortunately. Yeah, so for me, the Thwomp bounce is very dependent on the kind of setup there is for it. And I think... Oh, that's so good. That was so good. That's a non-interactive shell, so both of the shells are stacked on top of each other. He bounces off the one that was kicked by the Koopa and picks up the other one himself. Yeah, and especially being able to stop your spin jump by activating a P-switch. I think that's a really fun use of that.
It's gonna bug you until you think of it, isn't it? Someone's gotta chime in with it.
I honestly do see a lot of myself in the way that Super Derek is playing. He has incredible reads when he's getting to a section for the first time, and then he struggles with getting back to the latest area of the stage that he's gotten to. That feels very familiar.
You've played a lot more than me. I think you've been playing Kaizo longer, right? 3 years? Okay, yeah.
I like the way that Derek is activating that P-switch against the wall.
I think I'm still below 30.
That's a pretty safe way to do that. He's just dropping it directly into the wall, letting the cape carry him down into it. He has a non-interactive shell there, so I think, and I'm talking about Penguin right now, Penguin has a non-interactive shell in his hand. I think he needs to bump the pink shell down to the right to get a little bit of height there, and then use the shell in his hand for a shell jump further to the right.
It has. I'm glad I finally got to...
Alright, Derek with more flight here. He's caping through all the chucks.
A lot of laughs.
I think he's reading that successfully. Let's go! He made it! Alright, let's go. I might have missed that, but I think that's the first time that he saw those shells. That was really, really strong reads there.
Jump right off the pipe. Thank you for the follow.
Alright. So we've got 9-7 now. I think the scores that we have on screen are not completely accurate at this point. We're coming down to 12.5 minutes remaining in the race.
Give him a follow.
The race is either to beat the whole hack, which this is a 15 exit hack. I don't think that's happening in 13 minutes. Or whoever has the most clears and progress when the 2-hour time limit expires.
I don't really know a lot when it comes to Canada and like how far.
Yeah, he's getting Penguin's getting that shell out of his hand to prevent it from colliding with the other shell. He doesn't need to do that though. That is a non-interactive shell.
6 hours.
There are a total of 15 levels. Penguin has finished 9 and he's in the lead.
Thank you for the...
It looks like Derek is doing the same thing that I was talking about with... Okay, Derek I think is successfully reading the indication properly for that. instead of throwing that shell to the left, he's just bumping it as he's coming up off of the Koopa in the very beginning. Well,
Oh, do you?
he did once.
Do you have a set number of levels you want to go for, or is it?
Dude, I come back and I see the biggest dark stream from both players, and I'm like,
Dude,
classic.
I have some ideas, man. I have so many ideas, and I don't like.
Oh, did
wanna
Penguin
talk
go
about it,
across
but I
the
also
previous
don't
level? Oh, both of these
want
players.
Yeah,
made
we're on new
progress
levels for both of them. Yep. We are on 9 and 7 now.
Yeah, I don't know how.
With around like 10 minutes left, right?
Yes,
I
exactly.
think I gotta talk to you.
Oh.
Because there's some interesting things. I almost
This ROM has had some interesting
it's a little
sprites. Looking
harder
at
to do
the
as a-
level in Penguin, like
a 2-person.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
What is
definitely
that?
those are definitely reskinned spinies. You can safely spin off of them.
It's gonna be
Penguin has been struggling here with this non-interactive shell. He's been throwing it away. He needs to keep it in his hand. And I think bump the other shell for a little bit of height there.
I guess like the interactions with
True, Cat.
interactions with like a non-collidable shell just kind of tosses your mind on what to do. Like you kind of think you just got to use it immediately.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I mean, you could probably get away with that too.
Please don't. No
It
hints. This is a
looks
race.
really close, but you are definitely making your life harder.
So yeah, it'll.
Oh, Derek just missed that Yoshi mount.
I'm not gonna kind of.
I think Derek is successfully doing the bump at the start.
Yeah.
Because that makes the shell travel slower. It makes that a little earlier, a little easier than it would be if you were throwing the shell.
I feel like it's one of those things where if you're tossing the shell, there's no way you're beating that level.
Hype's a good dude.
We just heard a shout out for Hypey over on Penguin stream. He said you were a good dude.
Last couple
Oh, that's
races
unfortunate.
I ended up watching the race afterward, and unfortunately embarrassed about my performance.
Let's
He
go,
always,
Penguin.
It was very funny because there's
Whoa!
so many times. Oh, that was actually a lot of progress. I can't believe he got trolled by those bullet bills there.
Oh, Heidi's here. What's up, buddy? Did you crash, man? We were all
It's
wondering.
actually pretty funny because watching the
Dude, he's
Kaizoff
gotta be
races,
tired.
there's a lot of times where we watch Penguin's races on the stream,
That was
and
not an anti-troll.
every time Penguin will message me afterwards, he's like, "Gonna watch the VOD," and I'm always like, "Penguin, don't watch, don't do it." Bullet bill, no troll.
Let's go.
Shell? Watch out
Don't go for the
bullet bill.
moon. Oh, it's a fake wall. That's a good one.
Anti-troll. It was a
Dude,
troll anti-troll.
That's so funny because I was like, hurry, the bullet bills are gonna go. Like,
Thank you.
That's a good ending. I really like this hack, by the way. I have played this one before. Very solid hack.
In my life, I'd be able to finish an expert
dude,
this quick.
and Penguin seems like he's just crushing it. Like, I feel like the past few levels, like something's really turned on for him because
In German
he's just
GT,
constantly
GG,
like
thank you,
getting
thank
these
you.
setups, and anytime there's an issue, like he'll be there for a little
you're
bit,
on the
sure,
red
but
fiery level?
at the end, like he'll get through
Yoshi,
it. Like his
Yoshi
consistency
Park.
of like being a problem solver is actually kind of impressive.
Am I mistaken, or did he forego reading the message box?
Oh, you are not mistaken
one
at
with the
all. I
shell
was
is
wondering what
just
that speaker
slightly at
box
the
says
top
too.
corner?
I am about 90% sure that that message box says that all of the shells are non-interactive, because they certainly are.
So then I might not be thinking of the same part. There is a bump part.
That IP guy can get really toxic during his streams. True.
I might be a little toxic, guys. I'm a little bit of an issue. Oh, dude, it was so funny. Chambo was like, "Oh, I thought to wait for Germdove and Chambo Germdove and Hypey to race." And then I was like, I would never lose to that guy. And then I put in parentheses like I lost to him already. Like,
Oops.
Yeah,
It's literally the part where you get Yoshi and either have.
I think
By the way,
Chambo is racing against Thirst next. I might be mistaken.
I think it's someone like Thirst.
Now I'm
and
really curious.
then the winner of that will play against you, I believe.
Nice.
So I'm
nice.
excited to see that progress.
I know
Derek-
Thirst is filling in some spots there, but I'm excited to play against Chambo if we get a chance to.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good one.
I'm just.
You,
Is
Chimbo,
this
and
where
M,
you're at?
like those races are like
spikes.
some
Is this
of,
where
I think,
you're
like the fan favorites. Like everyone's like excited to see those kind of matchups.
So, fun fact: I actually I have not raced against Chambo in I think 6 years. The both of us, when we were first getting started streaming, the first time we ever met each other, we were playing Mario Maker Versus together, and it's gonna be fun to get a chance to revisit that if we get there.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a.
Derek like has the setup and he's getting it there, but
Yes,
the
yes.
issue is like him hopping off. Like he's not hopping off. I guess he's just missing that input sometimes where you're so overwhelmed by inputs you just forget to put the last button, I suppose.
Cool.
Yeah, because you got to spit and dismount the Yoshi there.
I did pull up your stream, by the way, so just so you don't think I'm cheating. Oh, I haven't had you up this whole time.
Okay, 5 minutes left in this race.
Too close to the wall. That shell's in kind of an awkward spot for Derek because you need to be moving a little bit to the left as you grab it and throw it.
Yeah, right.
No, that would be probably just
It
on Kaizoff.
feels like one of those things
But yeah,
again,
Jordan may
like one of the
have
things
an
we've
actual
constantly
timer.
seen through Derek's
sure-
playthrough on this race. It's that he can get the reads and he's crushing it, but like something execution-wise near the end is just the biggest like roadblock for him.
Yeah. I was saying as you were away that I see a lot of my own struggles in how Derek plays, because he'll get these really, really solid first reads, and then it'll be
Shoot.
trouble for him getting back to where he was.
Cleared. I'm on level 11 right now.
Let's go, Penguin.
Penguin with the 5 jumps now.
Oh,
Ooh.
there is a coin there, but he needs to get to that one jump later.
You caught up one time.
That's kind of clean.
You
I
caught
feel like
up
he
and
had
then
the
beat
setup and
level 11
everything, and
shot.
it was just so funny to see him be at that
What
coin,
level
because
is
I
Derek
kind
on?
of thought the
He's
same
on,
thing.
I'm pretty sure
I think
he's
that's
on
the
2
jump
levels.
location. You got to be a little bit later though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Derek making some progress, getting the mushroom, going through the spinies. Let's see what happens here. Is he on and off switch?
I think you need that shell for a double shell jump, Derek. Oh, you know, maybe if you get P speed, you can make that work.
Oh, that's true, right? Like with the really max height, max shell
Yeah.
jump. I can kind of see that.
And like keeping your iframes just long enough to jump off the spike on the top. That would be. I think that would be cool to see, but definitely not what's intended of the player to do.
So the one he's on plus the blue level.
Right there, he does have the end
I
spot,
guess that's what
so
it is.
he at least knows that. He at least knows now. It was interesting about getting that jump near the end, though.
I did too.
By the way,
This
this
was
is,
like-
I believe, the last match of the
I
competition,
would
so
say
the
for
winner of this
first,
does take it all.
Like, hour and 15 minutes. It was so close the whole time. that's what I
So
was
it
saying,
looks
there's-
like
this was a very.
it looks
hype
like Penguin's
race
gonna be
because
our
of
racing
that.
champion, dude.
Looks like it, yeah. So there's 2 tournaments happening in parallel.
Oh, yeah.
This is the lower
Getting started.
shell tournament.
I think that was like a what?
And what was the prize again? It was like 50K, right?
Yeah. 50,000
Like that.
copies of Super Mario World.
Is your hand starting to say I'm done? Yeah.
How did they get so many?
That sounded.
They found the landfill where they buried them.
I feel like after 100, I'm kind of like, all right, this is a little excessive.
Now there's the mark of a true video game collector, where they've got more copies of one game than they know what to do with.
No, I'm playing. There says about 1 minute ago. He just popped up in chat, so he's still here. I know he said he was.
You know what's actually so insane to me, by the way, watching this whole lower show bracket tournament, is that I think Penguin's story is almost like Cinderella type. And what I mean by that is that there were so many times throughout his runs where it looks like it was not possible he should lose, or, you know, he was a very hard block. Like, it looked very doomed. And out of nowhere, when everything looked grim, he found a comeback at the very end, or something would happen in some crazy way. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
That's gotta be a double.
And now, like, for all of those things to have happened, like, every of those interactions appeared for this to happen, and now Penguin is essentially just won the whole thing. Like, any of those things could have just gone wrong in any slight iteration, and he would have been out. So actually insane props to him.
Yeah, no kidding.
10 seconds, he says.
We're coming down to the end. We maybe have one more attempt from both players here.
Derek for the fans.
Come on, Derek. Let's go, Derek!
Oh!
At the buzzer!
Nice. Time. That's it. GG's, man. That was I had a lot of fun on this race.
I think the score is 10-8 at the end. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
I know that it's not what they're showing on the screen.
Yeah, Penguin's at 10 exits,
unfair,
and I think it was Derek might have been 2 behind,
I don't think
maybe
so.
1.
No one said anything.
I think
You're on
so.
the committee, right? Don't you know the rules about this one? Thank you guys for the GGs.
Man, so that was interesting stuff. Like, that race, coming into it, obviously, I had some weird 30-minute delay, but seeing that it was like all even up to that point where it was just neck and neck, but then you just see the moment where, you know, Penguin gets that advantage, and you can kind of put this on those 3 levels of a stretch, because all of those 3 levels had a constant issue where Derek would get there quick, but just not having a good, successful, like, final section. Meanwhile, on Penguin's side of things, like, he would get there a little bit longer, but he wouldn't be there for too long. You know?
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, they were neck and neck with their clears at the beginning of the race. I think it really just came down to that one level that had the spin. Derek struggled on that one a whole lot. I didn't realize that the Kaizoff website would just stop playing the stream. Why am I still hearing? Oh, there he is.
Dang, dude. So I guess that just wraps up the lower end. I wonder what's gonna go on for the rest of the Kaizoff. I know tomorrow Plague and Retro Dave are playing.
Yeah.
Is that the bracket for the upper on the loser side?
I think so.
Oh,
You know, it
yes.
must be, actually.
Yeah. So the winner of that is gonna go against what? Who are they going against? Weird.
You can get this where we can see it. I don't know if it shows the next bracket. Like, it says, I wish it would actually show like a bracket, like a bracket.
Yeah. It feels a little weird in this aspect.
Yeah.
Because what I'm assuming is Plague and Dave, whoever wins that one, will get a maybe a bye. No, because then
So Chambo and Thirst are match 10. The winner of Plague and Retro Dave goes into match 11. And
Right.
I think the other side of match 11 is going to be whoever's filling in, either Thirst or... Well, it's got to be Thirst. Because what they ended up doing was they filled in extra spots for those cases of not having enough people to actually fill out all the slots for a double elimination.
Oh, I get you. So Thirst against Chambo, and then Thirst versus the winner of Plague and Retro Day. There's a world where Thirst can meet himself in losers finals.
You know, I'm looking at the bracket and there's a hole there. Because it's not showing my race versus Thirst. Maybe that wasn't directly on the bracket?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because I don't know, we're in a spot where it's coming down to Plague versus Retro Dave. The winner of that goes against someone. And then there needs to be 2 more matches after that before the finals. But M is definitely at a point where he doesn't have any other playing that he has to do until the finals. I think that has to be the case, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Oh no,
looking
he
at
still
it.
has to play against Ratio. Ratio and M are both undefeated at this point.
All right, Jerm. Well, GG's. Thanks for inviting me with the co-commentary. I'm so sorry. I woke up so late. I actually
No,
woke
it's all
up.
good. Yeah.
I thought I actually woke up before the. I actually thought I woke up before my alarm, and then when I looked at the time on my phone, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Oh no, that's PM, not AM.
Yeah.
Penguin and Derek, thank you guys so much for having an entertaining race. That was a lot of fun. That was so close in the beginning. I think I'm gonna turn my stream off. I'll be back in a couple hours. I'm gonna pick up on some SMW stuff for myself. You couldn't do the spin drop? It's such an unusual move. Like, the big struggle there is dropping the shell early enough to make it work. It's really hard to drop it too early, but it's easy to drop it too late. So we should be doing something very similar tomorrow as well. Kat was actually asking me if he could do some commentary for tomorrow's race. I'm probably going to get up with him for tomorrow. But Hypey, I really had a good time with this. This was something I definitely want to do with you more often.
Yeah, it was really fun. Definitely with more races coming up ahead, we should definitely do this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be down. All right, but thanks for having me again. It was nice talking to you as always.
Mm-hmm.
Until next time.
All right, bye everybody. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
over.
I actually love that clip. It's so good.